Evening time. I was reading for the last 30 minutes or so. I'm finished now because I'm a little sick. I've got a sore throat. I cannot talk much, but I do want to share some valuable information on reading real quick because I was reading this book. This was one of the first books that I ever read, and it reminded me of the time when I was a beginner, what they teach you at Harvard Business, but I couldn't finish reading this book. And I'll tell you exactly why most beginners never finish reading books and then they give up eventually. So, to begin the story, let me just tell you this much. It was equally as hard, as challenging for me as it is for you now. So don't count yourself out. If somebody tries to make you feel like you were supposed to be born with an innate interest or talent in reading, don't fall for it. Don't let them tell you that interest doesn't come with time, because it does come with time. And so does speed. Many people today are so worried about getting a lot done in little time that they want to become speed readers even before they begin reading. They're so worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Beginners want to read complete books in 1 or 2 days. They're just looking for the right techniques. Yes, speed reading techniques that everybody keeps talking about. I talk about it quite a lot myself. They are helpful, but you have to have some experience, some background in reading for that. I never thought about speed reading techniques back in the day, and even if I did, it wouldn't matter because it wouldn't work with beginners, right? For first-time readers, the thing that you have to prioritize is not your speed, not your interest as much, but your consistency, your knowledge acquisition. You're not going to remember everything that you read. That is not how it works, right? You will not be able to apply everything that you read. But if your focus is to stay consistent, all these things will just take care of itself. Everything else will take care of itself. I promise. I can see something on my screen here. This thing right here. By the way, this is my other bookshelf. This is my report card from 9th grade. And something super interesting about that year is this was the year when I got a perfect score in English for the first time. I got 80 out of 80. And then I talked to my English teacher about it. She was a little confused because she maybe accidentally put that number. Not like she made a counting error or anything like that, but she said in literature, it is against protocol to give a student full marks. And so she wanted to go back and deduct at least half a mark, right? So it would become 79.5, but I talked her out of it. I said, don't do it. And obviously I was one of her favorite students, so she didn't do it. And in the report card, take a look. It says 80 out of 80. Perfect score. Get started with reading. Don't count yourself out, and it's going to be easier. You'll have more interest and you'll have more speed with time. And I've made some videos on speed reading techniques. Some of them were devised by me. Some of them I've learned by reading a lot of books. You can watch them, but your priority right now is to pick up a book. And make sure the font of the first book that you pick up is visible, big, visibly big enough. Take a look at this book. And now look at this. The font on this book is miniature compared to this one. And a first-time reader would be frustrated reading this book. I was reading this, and it did exactly that to me. It has excellent content. I like it. It's very funny. But I didn't realize that there was something that was bugging me the entire time. And that is why I couldn't complete reading it. So your first book, yes, it has to be interesting. It has to be easy. You should be familiar with it. But also the font size matters. The font should be visibly big. Or it can irritate you. You don't want that.